Here, what's going on, everybody? And we're back here with some more Dokkan battle. And in today's video, we will be taking a look here at EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Hold on, y'all know the rules. Y'all know the rules. There we go. So yeah, in today's video, we will be taking a look here at EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So let's go ahead and go over what he's doing. Then we'll hop into some events and see what he's looking like. So Gohan's leader skill. So now Movie Heroes 4 key, 150% to all stats, and then Super TEQ gets 4 key and 100% to all stats as well. The only thing that did change with his leader skill is that the stats went up from 130 to 150. The key was still the same, and then the Super TEQ part is also still the same as well. So the only thing that did get buffed was the stats got buffed from 130 to 150. Super TEQ effect, so on his 12 key, he greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, cause colossal damage to the enemy, and then also greatly lowers the enemy's defense. And then on his 18 key, he stacks attack, greatly stacks defense, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then he also massively lowers the enemy's defense as well. Now they made him a stacker. I did not see that happening when he got his EZA, because previously I got his old kit pulled up here. He only got 30% defense for 1 turn on his 18 key. They made him a stacker. I was not expecting them to do that. So, you know, thumbs up. Y'all know Festival of Battle still exists. So this is another character that I think is going to perform very well in there. So that's an option. That's an option. So Gohan's passive basic effect, he gets 200% attack and defense, receive an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained. He launches an additional super attack. He has a 20% chance to crit, randomly change key spheres of a certain type to TEQ key spheres. For 4 turns from his entry turn, he gets 30% damage reduction and guard. For every key sphere obtained, he gets 10% to attack and defense. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 100% to attack and defense. And then this part's crazy. When attacking with 18 or more key, he gets 100% to attack. He then gets 159% to attack and a 20% chance to crit when HP is 58% or less. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. For me personally, I don't find myself having, you know, certain amounts of HP. It's either I get one-shotted or I tank the super for double digits. Normals, you really don't take damage from normals. Like the top tier characters don't take damage from normals. It's only the super that where you can get caught, and like the super you're getting one-shotted. So being below 58% HP might be kind of tough, but if you are able to get that, that is a lot of attack. And then he also gets 159% to attack, 20% chance to crit starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. He gets 159% to defense, 20% chance to crit when there's another Movie Heroes category ally on the team, or when there's another Hybrid Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn. And then lastly, he gets another 159% to defense, 20% chance to crit when there's an ally whose names include Goku on the team, or if there's another youth category ally attacking in the same turn. So I like what they did with this Gohan, because originally he was very reliant, I should say, on a Movie Heroes Goku. But what they did with his EZA is they split it up, so now you can either have a Movie Heroes character, you'll still get the defensive buff, and then if you have a Goku, you'll still get the defensive buff, right? And then also they added Hybrid Saiyans and Youth, so he pairs very well with the new Gohan, Trunks, and Goten LR. So I like what they did with his EZA in that aspect, because when he first dropped back in 2020, there was really no good Movie Heroes Goku that was out at the time. We did get one with Birdku a couple of years later in 2022, but by that time this Gohan was not runnable. So this year we do have some really good options on Movie Heroes for Goku characters. We have the 7th year anniversary LRs, the 10th anniversary LR Gogeta, and then we also have Birdku is eligible for an EZA this year as well. So we'll see what will happen. Like I said, there are options to get that part of his passive if you don't want to run this Gohan on the new Gohan, Trunks, and Goten team, but I think that team is going to be his best team. So he does have an active skill as well. Can be activated when HP is 58% or less with a Movie Hero category ally whose names include Goku. Starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, you get 12 key and 59% to attack for 1 turn. His active skill is going to be kind of tough to get up as well, just because of, like, 1, it's an HP condition. You need to be below 58% HP. 2, it's also a character restriction. You need to have a Movie Heroes Goku right? And there's also a turn restriction starting from the 5th turn. So his active skill is pretty tough to get up, but if you do get it up, you will see his numbers, his damage numbers anyway, is going to be very high. So for Gohan's build, surprise, surprise, I went full dodge. Crits, not really a necessity. If you have his full passive up, he has a 100% chance to crit. Even if you don't have his full passive, I think the most without his full passive is an 80% chance. Because let's say we can just go back over here. I feel like this part you're not going to have up quite often, but everything else, once you get to that 5th turn, remember he has this as well, he'll have an 80% chance to crit. So crit's not really a necessity for this Gohan. So that's why I'm like, crit additional. As long as you're getting his 18 key, he stacks, he gets a guaranteed additional in his basic effect. If you want to give him more additional, that's fine. It will help him in slot 2 or 3. But for me, I just went full dodge and defense. I think that's just the best for this Gohan. Link set, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior race. Gaze of respect, all in the family. Ding, 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 ding. All in the family. Yes, yes, yes. Let's talk about it. All in the family is a really good link, because we're giving ourselves 20% to defense. But if you look here, that first character, that's the new Gohan, Trunks, and Goten LR. So the Gohan portion does have all in the family. Matter of fact, with this LR, the Gohan, they do share 5 out of 7 links. So that's really good that Gohan is a good linking partner for this Gohan. Also have Prepare for Battle, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. I said this in my last showcase of the Super EZA Trunks and Goten, but Dokkan was really out here asking me to spend money on characters, to summon for characters, just for them to have Shattering the Limit. If this character would have had Fierce Battle, he would have shared 6 out of 7 links with the new LR instead of 5 out of 7. But he does have Shattering the Limit. I wish they can go back and change it, but I don't think they can. Categories, he's on a bunch of teams. Being a Gohan character, he gets damn near access to every team in the game, so that's also a plus for mission-based content, things like that. So that's Gohan. I think we're going to hop into the stage 2 of special battles. This is the team I have built out. Let's see what Gohan's looking like. All right, so here we are on Gohan's opening turn, and we actually have a really good setup. So let's go ahead and put Gohan in slot 2 here. And we can, like I said, we can have him linked up with the new LR. Like I said, they do share 5 out of 7. Right now, it does only show 4. Once we get key, Legendary Power will trigger. So I'm not dumb. We do share 5 out of 7. For this Gohan, it is very important that we get him a Rainbow Key Sphere. So let's do this, because he also gets 7 key when attacking. For this Gohan, we want to try to get as many orbs as possible. 9 looks like to be the most for us. So let's do that. And then for the LR, we'll just give the LR that. If Goku does decide to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks in slot 3, he can counter. Gohan, he's going to take this for double digits, but he does get stunned, so we're not going to do damage, which is fine. Honestly, I meant to target Blue Vegeta. Actually, we'll do it next turn, because he's tanking this for double digits. Alright, so let's see what Gohan starts off at. 32. Remember, he does stack, but he also gets like huge numbers. Once we get to that 5th turn, he'll get that 159% to attack. But he does start off at 32. Get a guaranteed additional super here. I want Goku to super right here. He's not. Okay, I wanted Goku to super right there to see how much we tanked the super for. But he didn't. He didn't. Gotenks should be fine. Like I said, if Goku does decide to super, Gotenks can get his damage reduction, his high defense, and then he also will counter as well. Nice triple super, matter of fact, from the kid. Sorry, I gotta grab my H2O here, gotta refuel. So there's the super. Gotenks is fine here, right? Yeah, and then we're gonna counter. All right, so since this is a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan showcase, I do solely want to focus on him. So I think we're going to cut here. And for people asking, why did I bring the Super EZA Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks? For the LR Gotenks, just pull this up. It's very important that you have this right here, Final Trump card, because we're getting the damage reduction. And Final Trump card, hybrid Saiyans or youth characters really don't exist besides Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So that's why I had to bring the Super EZA just to get that up for the LR Gotenks. But like I said, I do want to focus solely on Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in this video. So I'm just going to cut here and then we'll show back up on Gohan's turn. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, so here we are back on Gohan's turn. And now we can actually have some real fun, right? We have access to the Trunks and Goten active skill, which we all know does give youth category characters 20% to attack and defense in battle. So let's go ahead and pop this. Go ahead and get that Galactic Donut, do some good damage to Vegeta. Now Goku is fully built up, right? Turn 3, he gets a massive attack buff, and with Vegeta still alive, he also gets like 50% to attack and defense. So Vegeta's, Goku's pretty dangerous. I think we're going to stick with the boys right here though. Let's do, I mean, we will miss out on links though. Can Gohan handle this if we tag back over? Let's see. I think Gohan can handle it as long as we get him his rainbow orb. So let's do that. Kind of screwed ourselves with orbs though, but we still can get the 18 key super. We do have Pan here. Pan is providing support for us as well, but Pan has one roll. Y'all know that roll? Pan, you gotta dodge for us. So let's see, can Gohan handle these attacks? Okay, still double digits from Vegeta. What about Goku? I think the only one that can catch us is Goku. How much does he take for this? He gets smoked. He gets smoked. Huh. All right, let's jump back in. Oh. Okay, our opening rotation is something that can get us killed, but it is something nonetheless. Let's do this. I mean, we could rock Gotenks in slot 1. Nah, that's too much for the kid. That's too much for Gotenks. Let's do this right here. Put the Super EZA in slot 1. I'm gonna reset the turns. I do want to target Vegeta, so give me 1 second. All right, so I'm bringing us back here. Like I said, I do want to focus on Vegeta, so let me get that target on Vegeta. Let's give the boys what we say. We're gonna give the boys that. Give this to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Quite a few orbs for him, and then Gotenks can get that. That should be 24 key for him as well. All right, boys, y'all need to dodge these. Y'all need to dodge them. All right. They didn't. They didn't. You blew it! Yep. I think we're going to hop into a different fight. Let's try this fight one more time, and if we get smoked again, we'll hop into a different fight. So let's see. Opening rotations. Seems solid. They don't. Gohan's in slot 7, so I'll see you guys on turn 3. All right, so here we are back. Now we finally have him on rotation. So we do have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan here. We're going to do the same play as last time, but this time we're not going to tag it back over to Gohan. We're just going to stay with Trunks and Goten. So let's go ahead and pop this. Get that support up. Good damage. And like I said, we're going to stay as the boys. I don't want to give all of those orbs though, because I do want to save them for Gohan, but I mean, we have no choice. The orb changing was just too damn good. Let's do that, and now we can give him that 5. That'll work. We are missing out on quite a few links, but I mean, this is what we gotta do for the Gohan to survive, because I think Gohan just gets smoked by these supers. The boys have a 100% chance to dodge here, and they should be able to take out Vegeta because they're going to dodge this, meaning that they dodge the stun, and they're going to do good damage. Yep, as you can see, 80 million. 80 million. They're going to take out Vegeta here. Because they're going to do like what? How many supers they're gonna do? They have like one more. Oh no. Yeah, this is the hidden potential system. All right, so let's go ahead and give us this turn. We are missing out on some links. Most important is All in the Family. I hate that the boys lose All in the Family, but I get it. 33, a little higher than last time. If we're being honest, that is higher. But I do hate that they lose All in the Family, the new LR. But that's All in the Family is a damn near Goku family link, so it makes sense because of Trunks there. But good turn from Gohan, 33 million. Like I said, he does stack, and then once he shows back up on turn 5, we should see a nice increase because we get that 159% to attack. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut here. We're going to pop the other active skill for Trunks and Goten as well, just to get that another 20% to attack and defense support, and then we'll show back up on Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's turn. So I'll see y'all then. All right, so here we are on Gohan's turn, and we have a lovely field of TEQ. So let's do this. Give this to the boys. They have one roll. Just dodge for us, kings. Let's give all of this to Gohan, because if they dodge and we can get to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan here, I think his numbers are going to be high as hell. So we just need the boys to get their dodge. Yes. Boys. Yes. The flex. You know the rules. We dodge super attacks, we flex, and let's just a guaranteed dodge. This is not guaranteed. This is a 70% chance. This is their 70% super. And then that's the hidden potential system, boys. So he jumps up to 69. Now, he about doubled his damage. You could say he about doubled it. Remember, he's a stacker though, so like long form fights is where he's really going to be impressive. And then that guaranteed super, remember he has like an 80% chance to crit here because it is turn 5. And I think Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks should finish this. If he does, we'll hop into another fight. Brother. Yes, okay, there it is. Yeah, so Goku's gonna die this turn. So I think what we're gonna do is just hop into a different event, and I'll see y'all then. You know what? I might bring him on the 10th anniversary Vegito team because we can get Movie Hero Goku. Let's see if we can get his active skill. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hop into a different event, and I'm gonna bring him on a different team. And let's see if we can get that active skill. All right, so here we are on Gohan's turn. He did start out in slot 7 again. Don't you love when that happens, folks? Can we get a round of applause for the showcase character starting out in slot 7? Yay! So here we are. I ended up bringing us to the Divine, what is it called? Divine Wrath, Mortal Will, Extreme Type Boss Rush. So let's do this. To get the active skill, we do need to be below 58% HP, turn 5, and we need a Movie Heroes Goku. Like I said, we do have that thanks to this character, who is obviously Movie Heroes, and then also Goku. So we do have that already active. We just need to get to turn 5, and we also need to be below 58% HP. So Gohan does have most of his passive active for the defense, right? He does have both of the defense options activated. For the attack, we do need to be turn 5, and then we also need to fall below that 58% HP. So let's see if we can get that all active at one time. Wish me luck. So, but I do want to get an opening turn for Gohan here. So let's just put this Goku in slot 1. Hopefully he takes enough damage. I low-key don't want to heal. Let's heal, because we're only at 91%. We need to be below 58%. So healing is not going to be a problem. What is a problem is not getting him 5 orbs for his supports. All right, so I did reset the turn here because I do want to get Path to Power Goku his support. So let's do that. And I do want to get this initial turn with Gohan. And what I might do, okay, this is good. He's taking damage for us. Honestly, him taking a super as well might not. As long as it's from Rose. If the super's from Rose, we should be able to fall below 58% HP. Come on, Rose. Oh, double digits. No super. Gohan does start off at 27. That's low. That's low. I'm gonna be honest. Rainbow, that's low. That is low. I was expecting that to be a little bit higher, but this team doesn't have as much of support as the Gohan, Trunks, and Goten team. So we are missing out on quite a bit of support. Oh, here's the super. Now he wants the super. Okay. This should be double digits as well. Yep. And then here's Path to Power Goku. But what I'm thinking is that what I'm going to do is just cut here until we get the active skill. So let's see if we can get that all up active at one time. So I will see y'all then. All right, guys. So we finally got it. We have the active skill. We fell below 58% HP. So we have his full passive up. And now we're about to get his active skill up. So let's go ahead and... Oh, let's do this first. What we're going to do first is Veku. Let's go ahead and pop the Veku on Zamasu here. So there's that. Take away his actions. And then Goku. We'll do that for Goku so he can attack Zamasu. Then what we're going to do with Gohan. Let's go ahead and play this. The iconic, I'm my father's son. I think we could use a new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the BoJack movie. Because that could be redone. We can get the iconic, I'm my father's son. We can get that. Okay, so now we have his full passive up. So what we're going to do is attack Rose. And we can get a nice bit of orbs for him as well. Remember, he does get that 10% to attack and defense. And then for Gohan, I don't think Gohan's gonna get a chance to attack. So he should be fine. Let's just do that. We don't have to worry about Zamasu. Because once we once we kill Goku Black, the fight's over. This phase is over. Not the entire fight, but the phase is over. So I am curious to see what Gohan's damage gonna look like. So we have his full passive up with the active skill. Let's see. We do have quite a few links up as well. Let's see. So Gohan gives us, what does he give us? 119. Wow. So yeah, with his full passive, that's the numbers he's looking at. And we do have Path to Power support up as well. And they're 77. Remember, these are guaranteed crits. Guaranteed crits. Wow. Wow. So what we're going to do here. No, we'll stay here. We'll still get some more footage of Gohan. So we're just going to cut here and then we'll show back up on his turn. And I'll see y'all then. All right, so here we are. Like I said, I want to get some more footage of our boy Gohan here. And actually, this is actually, let's see how much he takes from this Zamasu super. Looking at it, Zamasu, like he supers for around 5 million. So let's see how much Gohan tanks this for. I mean, we did get some stacks with the boy. That's what he's looking like. Okay. Let's do this for Blue Goku. Let's give all these tech orbs to Gohan here. And then we can just float this Goku off. So let's see what Gohan's looking like to see how much does he take from this super. We're not going to get the Dokkan attack. Actually, I probably should put Gohan in slot 1. No, Blue Goku's not going to kill. No, right? He's not going to kill, is he? Blue Goku, please don't kill. Okay, so now the time I don't want him to kill, he's going to get all his additionals. He's going to get all the crit. Fuck this guy, man. The time I don't want... it didn't even dawn on me that... okay. That sucks. Okay. I do want to get one more turn of Gohan, so I will see y'all once we have Gohan back on rotation. Alright, so here we are, back on Gohan's turn. And here's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's give this to Goku. Because we don't want to give him too much ki or he'll kill Zamasu here again. Let's do that to Gohan. This will be full ki for him. And then Vegito can just sit there and look pretty. Hopefully Blue Goku doesn't go crazy again. We can get that turn of Gohan. I might hop into, I know this video might be kind of long. I do want to hop into one more fight for Gohan. I mean, both times I showcased him, he started out in slot 7. So I kind of want to give him some more footage. So I think I'm going to hop into one more fight. Probably the Goku Story Red Zone versus Blue Vegeta. I do like using that fight for showcases. There he is at 57. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop into that fight. Remember, we are missing out on, I think we only got like one. Yeah, this team just don't have the support for Gohan. Gohan's best team is gonna be Gohan, Trunks, and Goten's team. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more fight. I'm gonna hop into that Blue Vegeta Red Zone fight and the Goku Story Red Zone. All right, so here we are. Like I said, I wanted to get some more footage of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan here. So let's do this. Let's give that. Can we get 5? I'm afraid we're not. So let's do this. Because if we do that, can we? Yeah, I think we can still get Path to Power Goku support. Can we? We sure can. All right, so let's see what Gohan's looking like on the opening turn. I'm expecting very similar numbers to like what we first saw in this video. Around like 30 million. Gohan's gonna eat this pretty well. So that's what I'm expecting out of Gohan here. About 33, maybe 35 million attack stat. Not this Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. A lot of Gohans on this damn team. Alright. Oh, and also I want to mention this. With the EZA of this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, we now have another full power character that we can bring on this team to get the, 34. Like I said, that's what I'm thinking at the start. Remember, he does get, once we hit that 5th turn, he will get that 159% to attack. On this team, we cannot get his active skill because we do not have a Movie Heroes Goku. Some way, somehow, if we do fall below 58% HP, we can get his full passive. We just won't have access to the active skill. The thing is, I don't see us falling below 58% HP because Vegeta damn near supers every time in slot 1. And the only character that I can see taking damage on this team is I brought EZA Physical Pan. But if she doesn't get a dodge and she gets hit by a normal, we might can take damage then. But other than Pan, I don't see us taking damage on this team. But back to what I was saying, with we now have another full power character. I've got to cut these off. I'll just talk over it. We have another full power character to where we can activate the intro for Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So now you can actually run the Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on this team with his intro. So I'm thinking about doing a showcase on him as well. We'll see. But what we're going to do here, I'm going to activate Gotenks, get the support flowing, obviously. But we will cut here and just show back up on the EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's turn. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so we're back on Gohan's turn here. So let's go ahead and do the obvious. Go ahead and pop this. We want to get that support flowing for our boy. And we do have Pan on this rotation as well, so we should... Can we create some orbs for Gohan here? Maybe this will drop the physicals how I want him to. It didn't. You know what? Let me reset this turn, because I want to get him more than 18 keys. Let me reset this turn and we'll be right back. Alright, so we were back on Gohan's turn, so let's go ahead and grab this. This will get us more than 18 key. I wanted to get 24 key, but it wasn't possible because Gohan does need a Rainbow Key Sphere. The new LR Gohan does need a Rainbow Key Sphere, so we have to get him that. So let's do that, and then we can give Pan this right here. So we do have Pan support. As long as you give Gohan, truly, as long as you give him more than 18 key, he's good. He doesn't have like any other special abilities at 24 key or anything like that. As long as you get him more than 18 key, he's in a good spot, which we were able to do that as well. So let's see what his numbers look like this turn. I'm very curious. We got both Gotenks support up. We have Pan support this turn, so let's see. Obviously, Gohan's going to do his thing. This LR is really strong. He's really good, and I do like that they kind of made the EZA Gohan like very supplementary to this team as well. But yeah, Gohan, we get it. You're really good. What do you have for us, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? What you got for us? Okay, Vegeta. Damn. So they're at 36. That's the low. Oh, remember, next turn. Once he shows back up on his next turn, we'll have his 159% to attack. We do need to get that up as well. So I'm not going to say that's low. Remember, he still does stack attack as well. And then Pan, you got one job for us. Honestly, I want to see if Pan don't dodge, how much he takes. But never mind. You know what? I'm going to keep us here because I do want to get this in the video. I mean, this is a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So let's just get this in the video. This Gohan does have the Gotenks support up as well. So let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just get this in the video as well. Since I was talking about him earlier, you know, we can now run him on this team. Because now he has his full passive. He's very similar to the EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The 9s. You know what? I'm going to keep us here. Because I want to see how much damage he's about to output. Because we do have a ton of support flowing. Alright, so I had to bring us back because we do need Path to Power Goku support. Like I said, last turn we did have Pan double super. Remember, Pan does give all allies 25% attack for 2 turns on her super attack. So we do have 2 stacks of that up. I'm very curious to see what this physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan damage is going to look like. So let's see. I'm going to keep us here for this turn. I'm going to keep us here because I do like to just, if I'm showcasing a character, cut and just really get footage of that said character. But let's see. What is the damage going to look like for this? 72 for this Gohan. That's Pan. That's Pan. 72? Now this Gohan is very defensive. His number, I don't like offensively, he's not like 72 for him offensively is very impressive because he has like, he builds up crit and all that good stuff. That's really impressive. What does this Gohan give us? 127. What? Oh, I wanted to hit. It was a hidden potential system normal. I wanted the super. 127 for that Gohan. I was thinking about doing a showcase for him. Now that we can run hit, like get his active skill up on this team. If he's gonna be putting up numbers like that, yeah, we gotta do it. And I just rainbowed him too, thanks to the GDC. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do a showcase for that Gohan. Yeah, be on the lookout for that. We're gonna do a showcase for him. Okay, so we can get one more turn of Gohan here. So let's do that. Now we should have most of his passive up. Like I said, the only part of his passive that we are missing is this right here, that 159% to attack when HP is 58% or less. That's the only thing we are missing. So let's see what his numbers look like. We can get him 7 key. And we'll give that right there to them. So let's see. This would have been perfect if we would have had Pan super last turn as well. But let's see. We do have Path to Power Goku support up. Gohan took damage. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not expecting that. Now I wish that Gohan's ability worked. Okay, we still wasn't even below 58% anyway. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it's very tough to fall below 58%. That's tough. That's really tough. Like, you have to like low key play like a moron to fall below 58%. All right, what do you got for us, Gohan? I'm expecting at least over 70, maybe 80, 67. 67. How do we feel about that, y'all? How do we feel about that? 67. I want that to be a little bit higher. Normal, obviously. In this fight, he's not going to take damage from normals. You know what? I think he works on this team. He does. Because he is providing the LR with All in the Family. So he does work. I got to see him in like difficult fights though. That's the next thing. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go to the character recap. And I'll see y'all then. All right. So here we are at Gohan's recap. And we saw some good stuff, right? We was able to get his active skill, get his full passive. And his damage looked good. You know, we was able on that turn. We did get the Gohan that I brought. We was able to get Gotenks, so we did have the 20% from the Gotenks active. And we saw, you know, he put up, what was it, like 117 million? That's really good. And for the most part, you know, in slot 2, he's not going to take damage, especially for his first 4 turns. He has guard, damage reduction, which can help you carry you through like the short fights. Then he's also stacking for like longer fights as well. So if you ever find yourself in like Festival of Battle, this character is an option. So I think this Gohan's really good, and I think he works really well for Gohan's team. And then once we get Bird Coup EZA, and now you can run him off of Gohan's team because you'll have Bird Coup that you can pair up with him, and they share, I think, how many links do he share with Bird Coup? He shared 4 out of 7 with Bird Coup. Do they share All in the Family? No, they don't have All in the Family. Damn it, bro. So that's unfortunate, but like I said, once we get Bird Coup EZA, so that's an option, you can run him off of like a non-Gohan, Trunks, and Goten team. So I think he's really good. I do like his EZA. This is a character that, you know, is he the oldest premium unit? It's either between him or the transforming Angel Golden Frieza. That was the oldest. So now we're just waiting. Like, transforming Angel Frieza is now the oldest premium character that does not have an EZA. Because Gohan got his, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta got his, so now we're just waiting on Frieza's. But yeah, he was one of the batch of like the oldest characters that haven't had an EZA yet, so they did give him one. He's very good. And then, like I said, we could get another Gohan from the BoJack movie, maybe a transforming Gohan. They could do that. So, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this Gohan. And just want to say thank y'all for watching the video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.